My story is a little windy. I actually have a PhD in physics
Okay.
and have turned that part of my brain towards wellness and overall well-being. So I have a brick and mortar studio, which is a functional wellness studio here in Maryland in the States. I work with women and the men that they love online as well. And then I offer retreats. And this
Okay.
is where the science of Ayurveda comes in, or traditional Chinese medicine, or any of the more ancient traditions around the world about how to live and
Uh-huh.
how to take care of yourself. And I like to bring these into my practice, especially on retreats, because there are things that we have known in these arenas for centuries or longer that modern science is just now figuring out how to do a double blind placebo controlled study that studies people for 50 years that says, hey, guess what? We already knew that,
Yeah.
but from an experiential level, from
Mhm.
an oral tradition level, and from a personal experiment level. I don't need the fancy, expensive scientific studies to prove if I can tell that I feel better and I'm healthier through this practice. So I feel that travel should help your wellness, should support your wellness, and should not overtly challenge it. So I tend to look at this from a lifestyle perspective. What do you have in your normal life that makes you feel good? What do you have in your normal life that does not make you feel good? And can we fill in those missing gaps with travel? So let me give you an example. Suppose that you live in a busy city, and so there's constant light, constant noise, constant people. You have a small apartment, and what you're missing is quiet and space and solitude. So those are things where travel could fill those in, right? But now take yourself to someone who lives out in a rural area where it's flat and dry and there's really not a whole lot around. Travel can bring them stimulation and inspiration and mountains and beaches and rivers and all kinds of things, right? To add appropriate challenge and stimulation that their normal home life does not offer. So, what is missing in normal is what can be filled in through travel.